SEOs generally encourage website owners to include a variety of content on a page, with text, images, videos and infographics often being mentioned. The idea behind this is that website visitors will find the page more interesting and relevant, as they will spend more time on the website, which in turn will improve time on site metrics and send positive signals to search engines regarding the relevance of the page. Of course, let's not forget the variety of assets that are being ranked in Google either. Again, too often designers, SEOs or business owners pick up generic or cool Shutterstock images without considering the feelings these images must trigger subconsciously in their audience. As long as it looks cool, clean and in somehow in line with the perceived brand identity, the designer is happy and the client is happy too. In addition, most business owners will very rarely if ever change images on their website. Of course, as you probably guessed already, this is both a mistake and a lost opportunity to generate leads. For example, an experiment during which researchers served participants with images of classrooms and school lockers significantly increased support rates for a school investment initiative. Or consider another experiment carried out in an office kitchen at a British university. For many years, staff members served themselves to tea and coffee and paid by contributions to an honesty box based on a list of suggested prices. Over a period of 10 weeks, researchers tested the changes in contributions when an image of a pair of watching eyes was placed by the honesty box against an image of flowers. Researchers found that the eyes image increased contribution 3 times compared with the flowers image. In simple terms, researchers successfully triggered in the unsuspecting participants the feeling of being watched, which resulted in 3 times as many conversions. However, my favorite experiment on the power of images was carried out by Gibson and Zillman and was described by Daniel Gardner in his book Fear. The researchers presented 135 people with 2 articles, a genuine article about wetlands and a fake article about blowing rock disease, a non-existing disease supposedly spread by ticks, particularly to children. The articles were compiled in 3 variations, one with no image, a second one with the general image of ticks, and the third one with images of both ticks and children that were believed to be infected. When presented with the child images, the article triggered significantly higher emotional response and people rated the risk higher than the other 2 conditions. Basically, the perceptions of the article and the emotional response it triggered were down to the images used rather than to the actual text. Think again about our example of charities and the horrific images of victims presented in the ads as a great example of leveraging images and video to convert people in donors. Would you feel the same if you saw a generic image? The answer is not, of course. In brief, to improve your conversion rates, you must understand the feelings to be triggered in the audience when watching your ad and employ the correct image or images to trigger them. In the online world, as a web designer, SEO, remarketing specialist or business owner, you must remember that arousing feelings is always more important than being cool. I always find it funny when marketing directors tell me that they need to be on brand and use corporate imagery. I guess they really don't get the fact that their brand and identity is all about the feelings and emotions triggered in their people by the brand. As a result, too often you see silly and boring corporate messages and branding that do more harm than good to the brand. So always start with the end goal in mind. What feelings will trigger the conversion and what images, copy or videos will trigger the feelings. Now you can start designing your website, choose your images, copy and other assets, set up your funnels and trigger the appropriate feelings. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon.